How'd the knockout feel?
Oh! It felt good. It felt good. I started 2012 with a knockout, and I ended it 13 years later with the same knockout. Big left hook.
Obviously.
Oh! You see, when you see these kind of skills, it looks like it's all about the power, but that's not actually the case. This is set up by great footwork, and most people overlook that. But this entire guide is all about the footwork that it takes to create dynamic knockouts, and knockouts happen with the feet, because you don't box with your hands, you box with your feet.
This fight, I feel good. I know what I got myself into. So it's my show, my promotion. That's what really motivated me.
We want to keep it front and center with these kind of fights, that everybody gets an opportunity, and that's why we do what we do. But our real motive is to get inside of these boxing gyms and help people like yourself get to those individuals, because those are the teachers. Because there's an old adage that was created as of late, and it's fighters are born, but inside of the gym, champions are made. And that's why our initiative is here to get the gyms flowing. So we're going to go over that. So if you run a gym, this is a great segment for you, and we're going to get directly into best practices to running and operating a boxing gym and the things that you're doing wrong, because we have tens of thousands of people reach out to us on a monthly basis trying to figure out, where can I go? I want to train and I want to do boxing. It's our duty to help you get these individuals to you. This is the #1 reason that gym owners in the boxing world can't get their gyms filled. And this is what we call the 100-member playbook, where we really go behind what these guys are missing, and it's not hard to implement. That's the best part about this. And you're gonna know in about 5 minutes everything that you can do to get this going today and fill your gym up. Let people in the community know that you rock. And this is how you get these individuals into the gym. So
yeah, you're right. And the cool thing is you don't need to be a creative person, and you don't need any tech. You just got to get back to being human and doing the thing that you love.
That's right. Get your elbows dirty and dirt up under your fingernails, because we're about to get into it. #1, 5 things. We call this the 5 pillars of marketing.
Yes.
And #1, when it comes down to marketing, you want to know how to promote. So promotions is so big.
It's my show, my promotion. That's what really motivated me to do this last fight.
You know, we always had to put up the big giant banners and talk about it. See, promotion is verbal. You utilize your voice and amplify the thing.
That's right.
And that's how you get to a place where people know about it. That's #1. So the promotions.
Promotion is big.
That's right. And we actually just had a situation with a gym owner who literally was just sitting there going just static.
Yeah.
Because no one knew exactly what they were. They just had the name on the building, and they just didn't have any awareness of what they did or anything. So promoting is very clear. So
and here's the cool thing. Promotion, you can promote yourself, or someone else can promote you.
Period.
Yeah.
And so the second one, that leads us to the second one, which is publicity.
That's right.
Publicity is when someone else says, hey, they are awesome, boxing gym guy. Here, I'm going to tag you in my social media, take a picture with me, and I'll post this, or I'll give a testimony about something that you guys do and pass the word. So that is publicity.
The good old selfies.
The exchange of the conversation or the act to get people in there. And this is the whole bottom line. You got to just think, what happens if people know about your gym? Think about it. It's not that big of a deal. That's why it leads us to #3. One of my favorite ways to get people into a gym is turning public relations into the actual conduit.
So how was that different than, say, publicity and promotion?
Publicity is basically I'm going somewhere or exchanging the information, right? They are going to do something like, hey, this is what I'm going to do for you. I want to tag you, right? That's publicity. That is getting someone else to say it or do it, all right?
Right.
Now, when we talk about public relations, this is the exchange of conversation and networking. This is how you put on your best clothes and you put on your best freaking gear, your best fragrance, and you look the part and you relate to people in public. And this is the best thing about the public relation thing, right? It's good to have things to exchange.
Exactly.
This is all social. So this is where I love to put things into perspective for boxing gyms.
And we love this space. We love this pillar of the marketing.
This is where you see the little silly kids in us.
Yeah.
Where we like to relate and interact with people in public. But what's so beautiful about that is it's social. And if it's social, that means something can come out of this thing, like an event. So I like to do member appreciation kind of socials. I like to go out and host events that when you're going to do an event, have an event at your place. I love boxing and we like combat, but what we do is like we did with over here in Palm Beach.
Exactly, because it's a great way to get your members engaged. They think it's mad cool. They invite their friends.
That's
and
right.
you make it mad cool.
Yeah, you make it mad cool. It's just like having a slumber party when you're in high school, or having those parties that you were when you're on campus and the parties were jumping off, and it's just relating. So that's one of the things. Not only is this not hard to do, but it's actually just reflecting your childhood when you were growing up. So
we're just big old kids.
Nah, we're just big kids. So why is your gym not filled? That's how you get it to that point. And this leads us to number 4,
which is
advertising. What you rock. And that can go up on what we call the street signs. You can promote, advertise, and you can do it on someone else's land or residence or their facility.
Yeah.
And, you know, advertising is just getting it out there. That's brand awareness. Brand awareness.
Yeah.
Brand awareness. And when people can see what you do, they are more likely to say, just like when you watch the Budweiser frogs during the Super Bowl, that was advertising. And when they advertising, how much Budweiser you think went off the shelf when the dude said, "What's that?"
Yeah, that was one of the best campaigns ever.
You get it?
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
Where's the beef?
Yeah.
You think Wendy sold some burgers? Damn right they did, because that was good advertising.
And we remember that 30, 40 years later.
Period.
Still here.
Point blank. And people don't really understand how valuable advertising is.
It's huge.
And so having your social media platforms is a good thing, but it's not the only thing. This is grassroots marketing. This is how you get 100 people into your place without even thinking about it. You can scale the business. You can take the business and you can grow it wide as you can grow it tall and deep.
Right.
Yep. And so this all leads us to number 5, which is, if you run the rest of this right, you're going to get plenty of this. And this is sales.
Sales. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Sales. And the reason why you get sales is because people know about you. They've heard about you. Someone else has talked about you.
They get it.
They don't, you can no longer say, "Who are you?"
That's right. Who are you? It's clear who you are.
It didn't matter who you are, because the only thing that mattered was the plan. And people care about you when they know your brand. And that, my friend, is the 5 pillars of marketing. That is what will happen when you start implementing them. There's none of that stuff where you say, "Well, what if it don't work?"
Yeah.
The only way it don't work is if you don't listen to this video to the end and do the stuff. All right? Now, I know it's always one point where you say, "Okay, this is grassroots right? Go check on any kid that had a lemonade stand. That kid is crushing the money right now.
Promise you that.
I promise you that. I remember back when George Bush was president, and one of my clients had a Republican Party to try to raise money and raise funds. And helicopters had covered the area. The Secret Service, it was the craziest thing you've ever seen. He had $1 million renovation. You remember I told you about that?
Yeah.
He did the $1 million renovation. All of these guys, the Secret Service combs the area for a week just to have this thing in the backyard of this multimillionaire. And the president was riding down the street, and a little kid had a damn lemonade stand.
Yeah.
That son of a gun pulled that car over, parked it, got out, and got a cup of lemonade from that kid. You think that kid's broke today? That kid knows how to hustle. And that's all you got to do this. It's not hard. Matter of fact, it's fun.
It is fun. It's getting back to what we hear people say all the time is this is why I got into this business in the first place. And the cool thing is we put the playbook together for you. So if you can read and follow instructions and check boxes off.
Yeah.
And engage your team. Have some people do it with you because it's nice when you have extra hands. If you can do that, you will have new members coming into your gym.
That is the 5 pillars of marketing, and this is the actual playbook to get 100 new members. And who cares if you go over 100 members? Because if you're trying to scale the company to get into a new building or to just reach max capacity, then all you got to do is follow this. Now, these kind of things to run an advertising campaign like that, it's tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
But it's not now. We made sure that you don't have to put yourself in a position where you can't market the way you should market, the way the Crunch Fitnesses and the Planet Fitnesses market. They market volume. You'll know and learn how to do it in volume, and all you got to do is we put the link down below, and you can get this without having to pay tens of thousands of dollars, and you can scale your gym.
That's it. No fancy tech, no fancy funnels, a straight shooter game plan that we have used over and over and over again. And it can be easy for you to use and put it into action.
That's right, because if you hire our team, it's going to cost, but we made sure that we created the playbook so you guys could rock on, open up your lemonade stand, have the president buy some lemonade from you, and get your next 100 members. And maybe you want to open another gym. But one of the things that we started this initiative for is because we needed to save the faith of boxing gyms.
Definitely.
So we help boxing gym owners grow and build their legacy and make sure that they impact the community, because we got kids in the communities and we have adults that's kind of aging and they want to stay young too. And the best way to stay young is boxing.
100%. So here's the cool thing.
Yeah.
Not only do you get your playbook, I promised you that you don't need tech and you don't need to be a fancy designer, because you know why? We took care of designing your flyer for you. I took care of creating the email templates for you to bring people in and to follow up with them. I even created some dope social media posts, so you don't even have to do that. All you got to do is change the name to your gym, zhuzh the copy if you want to, put your people on it, and you're good. And we're even giving you a 30-day calendar so you know exactly what to do for 30 days as you roll this thing out. And there's no guesswork. And the only thing we want you guys to do is to do it.
Hold up. All that is under $200. Come on.
It is.
Come on, no. Y'all, don't click that link now. I gotta fix something. I didn't know all of that was in there. Look, Godspeed. I really didn't. That is the work.
Well, yeah, because here's what we know. Those are the details that we know they can be the roadblocks for people to actually go. And we didn't want there to be any guesswork. So I just made sure that everything.
I'm rethinking this thing. Because if I got a Jiffy Rascal who don't jump on that, you are absolutely out of this world.
There you
out
go.
of your mind.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Though that literally is a $20,000 campaign, all complete.
Oh, all day long.
Yeah,
all day long. If we come in and do that for you,
yeah,
all day long. So we just, we wanted to put this together and make it, bookend to bookend and everything that you need in the middle, but it's very simple. That's what I want everybody to understand, is that it's a simple checklist. And most importantly, it is fun. You get your feet back on the ground again. You get your arms around your people. You meet your people in your community, and you invite them into your home, being your gym. And nothing's sweeter than that.
I tell you what, I know what I can see. I can see somebody's looking out for you, so you must have been praying.
Yeah,
because this is a total hookup. And you better hurry up, because if I get to that link, that price might change.
There you go.
Holy moly. But no, that's all good, man. Like I said, this is it. Like this, you couldn't ask for more. This is where you hit that wall and you can't grow anymore. You can't get to that place. You done plateaued. This is the 100-member playbook. And she just hooked you up.
I had to.
Behind my back.
I had to.
But we want the boxing gyms to thrive. So this is your opportunity to thrive.
Yep. So with it being the pre-sale, it's just $149.
Oh my God.
I know. It's $149, and so we've got that going for a very short duration. But here's the thing: we're hooking you up with your 100-member playbook. And I'm going to hold myself to my word. You're going to get your email templates to attract and bring people in and to follow up with them. Your social media.
But what would the email do? How can the email impact them?
So an email I've given you 2 campaigns. One email campaign is to reach out to your existing people that maybe aren't people that are on your list. If you have an email list, you know as well as I do, you got people that are cold, that you need to go back, you've needed to go back and retouch them. And this is a perfect opportunity. So we got a nice outbound sequence for that. And then you need to have a cool follow-up email campaign for all the people that are going to come to your event. You want to keep that mood going, keep that good energy going, and get them signed up. So it's all about nurturing and caring for your people. So that's what an email sequence is for.
What would you suggest if a person isn't really savvy in that department? Is it just easy to follow?
It is very easy to follow. By working with gyms, we've got gyms.
I mean, you got the email compiled for them?
It's all, if you can copy and paste.
Holy moly.
Copy, right click, paste, you're done. And you don't have to have some fancy CRM. You can get MailChimp for free and send out invites.
Okay, well, all right. Well, that was my biggest question, because as good as I am in production and leadership and understanding how production really works and doing more of the creative directing, and it's those are the areas I'm scared. So I just want to make sure that when they got it, it was just going to be so easy peasy that you'd have to be Gomer Powell to flip this up.
Well, and that's why, I mean, quite honestly, there's a lot of things you can get involved in that are like fancy funnels, all this technology, all this, that, and the other. That's why this is so simple.
So this is for Bart Simpson.
Absolutely.
If you're an absolute klutz, you can't fumble this.
You can.
Yeah, because the 5 pillars of marketing, literally, they lead to the sales. Customer acquisition crazy, because it's hands-on. You got your hands around this thing, and you can just bring it in on your own. So, like I said, we took the liberty to make sure that we put the link down into the description,
there you go,
so that you can get it popping. All the boxing gym owners, prayer works, like my mom would say. So take advantage of it now, because like I said, if I keep thinking about it, I might go turn that thing up a little bit.
Yeah.
So don't sleep on it. All right?
We had to do this for you guys. Happy to do it. You guys take advantage of it.
That's right. And no matter what you do, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like always, follow for more. Who are you?
Who are you?
Obviously